All right, hey everyone. Today we are going to be tier listing the Dead by Daylight killer lobby tracks. And so I've been really looking forward to this one. A few of you requested it, and it's going to be a little bit different today. It's probably going to be a long one. I'm just going to warn you. So we'll put the down in the description. We'll put the timestamps for you to be able to skip ahead to your favorite killers. That being said, it might be a little bit of a wow, words are hard, guys. It might be a little bit of a longer one because I'm not going to be able to make any jump cuts like I normally do. I usually edit out all my ums, and so you're going to get to hear all of the ums in their glory tonight. So, with that being said, we are on the PTB because we will be ranking the night as well, as long as hopefully Behaviour doesn't change his lobby music sometime between the PTB and the release, which they do. So, yeah, by the time you watch this, if it's already after the release of the new chapter, this might be outdated. Who knows? Or it might be spot on. I don't know. We'll find out. So, with that being said, here we go. All one take. Let's do the killer lobby tracks and tier listing them. So, all right, starting off with Trapper. Okay, so my understanding is Trapper has default lobby music. A few of them share this track, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll probably do what we did with the chase music tier list, where we will tier list Trapper based on the music by itself, pretending like it's Trapper's unique music. But then we'll also put, I'm trying to listen at the same time I talk, so, but then we'll rank everybody else down who repeats the default, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. To me, this is epic. It creates that unease in me as I'm listening to it. It's just it seems imposing, kind of like Trapper is. And I get it's the default, but I'm gonna apply the default to Trapper in the way that I rank it. So I don't know. I really like it. It's not the greatest track compared to some of the others. So where do I want to put it? I don't know. Because it repeats a lot. It's just, yeah, it's the da-na-na-na, you know, it's just that over and over again. It's very good though. I like it. Let's put it B tier. Let's, as always, Trapper's B tier, okay? But everybody who uses it from here on out, we're gonna actually put them down in D tier. Everybody needs their own lobby music at this point in the game. So, there we go. I know Heg just got new chase music. I don't actually know if she got new lobby music. I bet you she did. So we'll be excited to see her here in a second. All right. So let's go over to the Wraith. Same music. Same music. So, yeah, okay. So, sorry, bud, you get to go in D, because you just reused the same music. All right, the Hillbilly. For some reason, Hillbilly gets his own. I really like this. It is unsettling. It's kind of chaotic. It's all over the place. I feel like it fits him very well. I mean, you've got the clashing of the guitars, like the kind of lead line being all dark and eerie, and then you've got the is that an acoustic guitar right here and there? It's some sort of weird tinny guitar sound, and it's all like, it's just unsettling. I love it, actually. I really like this one. It's a bit repetitive, so I'm not going to put it C tier or S tier. I mean, wow, I can't do letters tonight. This is bad, and I can't edit this part out. So, oh well. You guys get to see how much I make mistakes tonight. I'm going to put him A tier. I think he's worthy of A tier. I really like this track. It's a bit repetitive. Yeah, yeah, it just kind of repeats. So, I'm gonna put him A tier. Yeah, I feel good about that. Okay, back to default. Okay. So, sorry, nurse, you're in D. You're in D. All right, I think I know what happened. We'll skip to Myers. I think I know what happens with his. Okay, we have the Halloween theme over top of the default theme. Then the Halloween theme fades out, and we're back to default. Golly, I don't, we're reusing default, but we also brought in the Halloween. So if it had been just the Halloween theme, have to put that S tier, right? But because it reuses the default, I've got to penalize it for that. I'm gonna put it B tier. because of the Halloween theme alone, it gets to rise up to B tier. But because the Halloween theme eventually fades away, and it goes default, I can't put it A or S tier for that reason. So yeah, you're B tier for reusing default. All right, next up we've got Hag. I know we skipped over Huntress, and obviously we'll do the Knight the last. And I don't even have a card to rank him with, so we'll just not use a card. But anyways, the Hag. She does have her new music. And I've got like half of her Halloween outfit. This looks ugly as all get out. But anyways. Okay, so it is new. Sounds very like, not jungle-esque, swamp-esque. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, I like the percussion. So, for those of you who are wondering, so I released my Chase Music tier list 4 days before they gave Hag her own music. Really, Behaviour. Really, thank you. But, so a bunch of people were asking me what I would rank her Chase Music. So let me tell you, in case you were curious, I would rank her Chase Music, B. B tier because it's unique now to her. But I like the percussion, but it's very fast and repetitive. It's very, very repetitive, and it doesn't really fade out. It just kind of ends, which is weird to me. So I would put her Chase Music B. Actually, I don't know. I might even put her Chase Music C. Her Terror Radius music, though, is phenomenal, and I'm digging this lobby music. It's not wonderful. Like it's not my favorite, but I like it a lot, and I like that it's hers. That is unique to her now. So I'm going to put her in B. I'm going to put her in B. Yeah, there you go. All right, now next up, let's skip back. We got the Doctor. Okay, so obviously we're riffing off of the default theme, but much more unsettling, insanity. Like, you just get the vibes of, like, pure insanity. It's somehow more disturbing than even the default track, but there was obviously some reference to the default track there, which I like. I like that they're not just straight up reusing it. They've made it his own. They've made it truly match his character. And it goes on a while. Wow. Wow. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. I've got to... This is weird. I've got to put Doctor in S tier. This is good. This is good. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now I think it just repeated. So we won't necessarily listen to all of every single one of them, necessarily. We'll see. But I had to let that one play out. Okay, default. Yeah, let's save time here. Default. Sorry, Bubba. Bye. All right, and Freddy. Default, right? So... Freddy, pretty sure Pig is the same. Yeah, default. Okay. So Pig. We can go down in D. We do need to... Oh, we need to go back to Huntress. Hold on. Which I do believe. She doesn't have her own chase music. But she does have her own lobby music. It's definitely slow. Methodical. It feels like you're on a hunt. Ooh, that's haunting. I like that. It's kind of almost lullaby-esque, right? Okay, you got the bass creating or the bass sounds creating an unsettling tension. I like it. I'm not gonna put it S tier, but I'm gonna put it A tier. Like, I like how they kind of play sort of off of her lullaby. I know it's not matching her lullaby in game, but you can hear a lullaby aspect to it, like a haunting airiness to it. I like it a lot. I think it's good. I think it's good. A tier. All right, now we're back down to Clown. Very carnival-esque. Perfect for him. The, what is that, the, accordion? My mind's not working tonight, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I like it. It's definitely creepy. It fits him well. It's kind of like dark and creepy. Yeah. I'm gonna put this A. Yeah. Yeah. Clown's A tier. It's not like my favorite necessarily. I wouldn't jam out to this, but I think it's perfect for him. I think they did a good job with this one. All right, Spirit. Oh, you have the reference to the default track in there, sort of. Okay. Kind of mysterious, a little more slow and methodical. Okay, you got haunting kind of airiness there. It fits her well. Sort of. So, what I really liked about her chase music was it felt broken, kind of like she is, and conflicted like she is. And this doesn't feel quite... It feels ghostly to me, so in that sense it fits her well. Okay, another reference to the more or less default. So I do like the references to the... how they like work it into the, like the DBD theme, right? And they have the area... Like, it fits the Spirit aesthetic, but I don't feel like it fits her lore-wise as much as like her chase music did. So I'm gonna... I don't know. I feel like I've got to be a little more critical here. I'm gonna put her in C. It's not bad. It's really, it's I like all the music in this game. I just don't like that they reuse it for these guys. So, but all in all, hers is probably one of my least favorites so far. So I'm gonna put it C. All right, Legion. So it's kind of, it's definitely very hard rock. It's definitely got some callbacks to the default theme. The double bass going on. It feels like a very rock ballad is the wrong word, but like just crescendo, like the height of a rock concert, right? And it just kind of stays there the whole time. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. It definitely fits their character. Their chase music is just S tier to me, and this isn't quite that. I'm gonna put it B. I think it's good. I think it's solid. I enjoy listening to this one. This doesn't grate on me by any means, but I like some of these better, I think. So I'm gonna stick with B tier. All right, now we move on to Plague. I actually could not remember. Plague's my main, and I could not remember her lobby music. Part of the reason why I can't remember the lobby music is because the lobby music is so loud that I've actually turned the lobby music down to like 20%, so I normally don't actually hear most of the lobby music except like in the way background. So now I've cranked it up for the purpose of this video, so I'm hearing this, a lot of it really in the foreground for the first time. Okay. Man, it is slow. It is haunting. I feel like it's got that ancient vibe to it, so it fits her well. Not my favorite though, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. It's not as unsettling as some of them are, or as creepy, or which, I mean, in some sense, like, she's one of the quote-unquote better killers, right? In terms of, like, she was more good before she became a DBD killer, so maybe it not being as haunting or evil sounding is actually good for her, but, I don't know. To me, it's just more background music. I don't know. I actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Blake. I'm sorry, forgive me. Putting my main in C. Oh well. Win some, you lose some, I guess. All right, Ghostface. Okay. It's definitely tense. Fits the kind of stalking vibe a little bit. Ooh, I like this part. This part almost sounds like evil Star Wars coming in for some reason. I don't know. Okay, it starts to distort. Okay. Ooh. Starting to really get tense now. Like I can't tell if I'm supposed to be in a horror movie or Star Wars scene. Okay. It has epic. Wow, it keeps going. It is a long track. I feel like it's a long track. Maybe it's looped back already and I haven't caught it. Who knows? It's like I said, it's late. I don't know. It fits him well. To be honest, I was gonna put it C, but at the start. But then we got into some really good parts. I'm gonna put it B. I feel good with it being B. I think it's looped back now. Could be wrong. I mean, I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong on that. But I think maybe it hasn't. I don't know. This one loops well if it has looped back by now. I don't know. It's either really long or I've missed the loop somewhere. So, all right, demo. Yes, very Stranger Things vibe, very 80s. Yes, they've captured Stranger Things very well. Just kind of that mysterious, creepy 80s vibe. Okay, demo, can you be quiet, please? I'm trying to listen to your music, thank you. Oh, it's good. It's good. Wait, yeah, no. Y'all know where I'm putting demo. S tier, for sure. Yes. Yes, I like that. It's good stuff. I could jam to this. I could study to this music. It's solid. All right, Oni. This one's all over the place, man. Has that kind of like ancient vibe or old school vibe. Slow and pacing and imposing, just like imposing like the Oni. Okay. I'll admit it's not my favorite track. It's kind of just all over the place. I don't mean that as a bad thing, but just it's definitely got a lot of complexity to it. They've done a very good job. I'm gonna put this one B tier. It's not like my most enjoyable track ever, but I think it's good. It's fitting for him. It's all over the place, but not in like a bad way. In just kind of like a chaos intensity sort of way, I guess. I don't know. There we go. All right. The weird thing about it to me is it feels like it has like, instead of callbacks to the default, it feels like it has callbacks to Clown's music. Does anybody else hear the carnival music like occasionally just pop in on this one? It's weird to me. I don't know. Like it's I don't know. Maybe I'm just hearing things, but anyways. All right, Deathslinger. All right. Definitely slowed it down a bit. I mean, they've all been kind of slow, but in terms of the intensity, in terms of the build-up, this is one's more of a slow burn, creepy vibe. I like the discordance of it. Yeah, okay, we got the you know, honky tonk piano, you know, part. I don't know, very technical terms. I like kind of there's a lot here that I like. I still feel like it's not quite Wild West enough for him, so I'm not gonna put it S tier. I feel like that's a missed opportunity a little bit, but I feel like it is better than his chase music. So we're gonna put him A tier. I like it. I like it a lot. There's a lot here I like. Plus I like Deathslinger, so, and I like putting Deathslinger up in tiers, so. Interesting. It keeps going. At first I thought that was a horse neighing, but it was actually some sort of scratchy distortion sound. So, anyways, yeah, we'll leave him A tier. I do really like it though. Executioner. Okay. I feel like I am in the loading screen of a Silent Hill game back in whatever year they released, because I'm sorry, Silent Hill fans, I don't know that trivia tidbit off the top of my head, but I feel like it's very fitting for that era of game, because it was the same time, around the same time as a lot of the Resident Evil games I grew up with, so it has that feel and that vibe. It's kind of, with the scratching, I like this, the chaotic scratching. It's fitting towards him, like it feels very Pyramid Head. It's kind of that slow, like hulking, like unstoppable. I don't even need to be all that creepy because Pyramid Head's creepy enough type of deal. It just keeps going. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. That's going. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I'm gonna put it in A tier. This one's solid. I like this one a lot. All right, Blight. Okay, kind of like his chase music. Very feels like it's scored by a John Williams type. But to me, this is more. This is mad scientist, you know, went too far, became consumed by his own creation type of kind of deeply moving. This is the scene in the movie where the Blight becomes the Blight, right? He crosses the line. He goes too far, and now he's the Blight. His creation, his research has consumed him. Like this is a movie score right here. Yeah. Which, to be honest, I found his chase music a little lackluster. Like it wasn't creepy enough for me. This is good though. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna put Blight A tier as well. This is the movie scene where he becomes Blight, and there's tragedy in him becoming the bad guy, type of deal. I feel, yeah. All right, twins. Okay, we got to call back to the default, right? The base. But it's different. Is that ooh, they got like kind of the music box thing going there. Yeah, they got the music box in the background there, and kind of the bells, the high bells. The swells. Okay. Man, the music gets like better as we go. I feel like they're A tier to me. Guys, I'm trying to be critical. I just stinking love the music of this game. It's so good. Trickster. Okay, you got kind of all the... There's kind of the common DBD thread through it all, right? The DBD theme. Got kind of like the more electronic beats and chirps and stuff going on in the background. Ooh. Yeah, breakdown. I could jam out to this. I couldn't hear what he was saying in the background there, but... Guys, I really like this. This is great. Yeah, it's creepy. It's unhinged, just like he is, and yeah, it's got definitely like the DBD theme worked in there as well. But it fits him very. Oh, this is S tier. Yeah, I literally could jam out to this. Oh, so good. I haven't listened to a lot of these because, like I said, I have the music turned down most of the time to not inaudible, but almost inaudible. So, all right, Nemesis. Okay, so that, yeah. Okay, you've got kind of the Dead by Daylight theme kind of pseudo worked in there, but it's just powerful and hulking and just in your face, just like the Nemesis would be. It feels like an unstoppable force. Yeah, this one's A tier. This one's A tier. Like, they did a great job with the Resident Evil character music. Yeah, this feels like a Resident Evil boss fight. Easy. This is if you've never played Resident Evil, this is the intensity that comes in a boss fight. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it keeps going. So, all right, Cenobite. I love how they work in the kind of the same theme through them all, even though they radically changed style. Okay. This definitely feels very cinematic, similar to Blight. You know, it's not my favorite. I don't know. It's okay. It's not bad. So that's not to say it's bad. It's just... I'm gonna put it C tier. I just don't feel... I don't feel for Pinhead. Like... Somebody who loves the movies, let me know, because I don't know any of the music from the movies. Is it like... Does it match the movies at all? Or... I don't know. It's probably very fitting for him, and I'm just being overly critical. It feels like a movie score. Up until this part. Okay, this part feels very good for him, but most of it just kind of felt a little lackluster for him, personally. That's just me, though. I just feel he's one of the creepiest killers on the roster, and this is not... It's pretty epic, but it's not the creepiest track ever. So, I don't know. I'm going to rank him C, just because I feel like it. Ask me tomorrow, I might rank him higher. I don't know. I do that sometimes. Okay, artist. Kind of the siren sound there. You can definitely hear the default inspiration there. I feel like it's very fitting for her. I don't super love it. It's cinematic, too. It definitely sounds tragic, which if you've read her lore, like, her lore is probably some of the most tragic lore of all the killers. I'm not gonna say the most, but it's pretty darn tragic. And this music feels tragic to me. So, it has the bird sounds in it. Okay. Which makes sense. Be kind of weird if it didn't, I guess. I don't know. I don't love it, though. It's kind of... Compared to all the others, it's a bit lackluster to me. So we're going to put it in C. Okay. All right. Going on to the Onryo. This one's like... And I mean this as a compliment. This one's almost painful to listen to. I know that sounds like an insult, but it just, like, the scratching and the just unsettling nature to it all. There's something deeply unsettling, imposing, like unstoppable. And if you've read her lore, she is one of the most powerful killers in the game and literally just insanely unstoppable. So like she's got a connection to the entity itself. So this is good for her, I think. This is spot on. It is creepy as all get out too. And imposing. I know the second I switch to the tier list, to the actual like tier list side, she's gonna jump scare me at that point, and you're all gonna see me jump, and but you won't get scared yourselves because you won't see it. I know that's what's gonna happen the second I switch. Okay, so we're gonna quickly put her in. She's A tier for me. Yeah, she's good. Hers is good. Okay, we gotta switch back, switch away before she jump scares us. Okay, Dredge. Got a lot going on here. Which, I mean, makes sense for the Dredge, right? Because kind of got a lot going on there. Okay, you got to call back to the default. It's definitely got the chaos of who the Dredge is, right? Like, the Dredge is just this black mass that absorbs all of its victims, and so it's just kind of, it's bringing a lot together in the music. They've really captured these killers well, I feel. Ooh, I like the creepy scratches. Ooh, it's definitely unsettling. It's definitely unsettling. Not my favorite, but I'm gonna put him in B tier. I think it's good. I think it's very good. Very good. Okay. All right, we got the Mastermind next. You guys probably know where this one's going. Oh, this just sounds epic. This is also a Resident Evil boss battle. It has this ability to like start off intense and then build. And just keep building somehow. It like never drops in intensity, I feel like. Yeah, I've got to put him with Nemesis. We got to put him up in A. Yeah, solid A tier for me. His tentacle is really loud in my ear holes. Wow. Okay. That was an awkward sentence to say. Anyways, the Knight. Now to our newest, sort of, like our soon-to-be newest. And hopefully they don't change his lobby music by the time it goes full release. They probably will. But anywho, I'll rank his PTB music. There you go. That's an entrance. It's definitely, again, I mean this in a good way, off-putting. I know I'm using like negative adjectives to describe what I mean to be positive things, but Like, it's unsettling. It's a little repetitive. Like, I feel like it hasn't quite... I don't know. Where would I put this? I started off thinking, like, A tier. Now I'm kind of falling into C tier. I don't know. I like kind of just the kind of off... there's something off about it intentionally, and I like that. The kind of harmonic thing going on. Well, that's a cool little thing he does. That just kind of... My best impression of it. It's honestly not my favorite. Like, there's parts of it that I really want to rank up. I'm struggling on this one. I'm gonna, for now, I'm gonna put it C tier. Yeah, I would put it C tier. I don't have a card to throw up on the tier list itself, but I would put him C. Words are hard. Ow. I would put him C tier. All right, chillax, dude. Okay, so let's go back to the menu here, and yeah. So, anywho, let me put my rankings back up. Let me know down in the comments, where do you agree with me? Where do you disagree? Who do you love? Who do you not love so much as far as their lobby music goes? And anyways, thank you for sticking around for so long. Appreciate the crud out of you. Hopefully that was entertaining enough, considering I couldn't edit out any of the gaps and stuff. Hopefully I did a good enough job. Anyways, all that to say, thank you also for 2,000 subscribers. Appreciate the crud out of you guys. And our next goal is 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you're enjoying my content and haven't already subscribed, would you consider hitting that subscribe button? And as a thank you and celebration for hitting 2,000 subscribers, I have opened up my Discord to the public. So go ahead, if you want to hop in my Discord community, you can find the link in the description. And as always, you are awesome, stay awesome, and we will see you in the next episode. Cheers.